Okay. Looks like we are live. Receiving content. Alright. Let's get some people in here and we're going to be doing some product research. Live. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-da-dum ba-dum bum ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Hi, hello everybody. How's it going? Today on this nice day. Sorry, annoying guy, you were not actually first. Juan was first. He said, hello, Jordan. So, hey everybody, hey. Do I pay taxes? Yeah, of course I pay taxes. You have to pay taxes. Hey, Brett from Arizona. Hey, Shri, DJ from Japan. Hello. I'm gonna make this bigger so I can actually read it better, because I have the chat pulled up on my laptop, so I'm trying to see if I can't make it bigger so it's easier for me to read. I'm actually gonna take the keyboard off of it so that I don't need to have the keyboard because I'm just reading stuff. Fresh cut, yeah, I got a haircut this weekend, so looking snazzy. At least it looks way better than it did last time I was streaming last week. So let's see, what city you in? I'm still in Dallas, and even after I move, I'm just moving into Uptown, so I'm still gonna be in Dallas for at least another year, and then I'll probably move again next year, but I don't know. Okay, this isn't automatically scrolling. Okay, there it goes. But then it's like too small. I don't know. Actually doing product research right now. Awesome, Billy. What do I think about the Mexican-American market? It is not as big as America. The Mexican Amazon market is a lot smaller than the United States. Hello from Indonesia, Toronto. Just started watching your channel, love all the content. Thanks, B-dubs. Hello from Morocco. What's up in Morocco? Moved to Austin. I've been to Austin. I don't really want to live there. It's fun to visit, but I don't really want to go there, you know. Not my cup of tea, I guess. Still working on AliExpress to eBay. Any pointers? Yeah, you know, so for that, I would list, you know, as many products as you can, and then leave those up for a week. If none of them sell, remove the ones that don't sell, and replace them with other ones that you think will sell, and just kind of keep doing that until you find products that do sell normally, and then just keep adding on. Hey, from Russia, Spain, Berlin, Puerto Rico, Canada. Man, I got a ton of people from all over the world. I love that. It's so cool. No, I'm moving to my new place at the end of September, the weekend before my birthday. Have you met Seth Knepp? No, I've not met Seth Knepp, but I hear he's knepping it real, or whatever he says in his videos. I need a little catchphrase like that. I don't have a catchphrase, so I wish I had a little catchphrase. Hello from College Station. What's up? I used to live there. As most of you know, I went to A&M. Greetings from India, Michigan. Man, ton of people. Okay, so everybody's in here, or at least a lot of people are in here. So what I want to do today is I'm going to actually do some work that I'm actually need to get done, which is a little bit of OA product sourcing. And then I might do a little private label research as well. So, but yeah, let me switch over to my computer so we can actually see. I guess I could just make myself smaller. Are you re-uploading this live stream? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be uploaded. It'll just be unlisted. So just keep the link. If I want to, yeah, okay, I'll make myself smaller here so you guys can see what's going on here. And then I'll minimize something. I'm thinking that people can't actually see this. Can everybody see this, or do I need to like maximize the? No, not that one. Not that one. Maximize this one, so that we can actually see the document here. Because I want everybody to see it. So, can everybody see that in the stream here? I keep on clicking the wrong one. Can everybody see what's going on here in this Excel document? I can. Alright, cool. Alright, so it looks like people can actually see what's going on, so that's cool. Alright, I'll leave my face in the corner so you guys can still look at me. Alright. So what I'm going to be doing today, in today's little webinar, is talking about, I'm actually going to be doing some work that I need to do, which is some product sourcing. So what I'm going to do is I've got this list here that, so, you know, I talk about OA lists and stuff a lot. And this is actually a list that I'm subscribed to. This is today's list. As you can see, it's 810. And, yeah, so I'm just going to be going through this list here, and we're going to be doing some stuff as far as that. So, yeah. Leave this video up. Yes. Okay. So, all right. So it looks like. So can everybody see this? Like, it's not like pixelated. It looks good. So I'm looking in the chat to see if everybody says that it looks good. No, and you can like read it and stuff, because I want to make sure everybody can read all these numbers and things. So I'm like kind of made it a little bigger so we can read. I think it looks good though. I think it looks good. So cool. All right. So, well, yeah. Okay. So everybody is saying it looks good. Cool. All right. So basically, what I do with this list is I'm going to be effectively looking through it, finding ones that are profitable, and then buying them, and then selling them on Amazon. All right. So yes, this is going to be recorded. You'll be able to watch the replay later. No worries. Can't see prices because of my head. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to scroll down so we can look at everything on here. Yeah. So these lists, if you haven't seen the list before, it's basically you've got the product name. You got the retailer that you're going to buy it from, all right? And this is like kind of just the brand or retailer. This is the link to the actual product that you're going to buy, and this is the link to the Amazon, the price you buy for, the price you sell it for, profit, ROI, rank, and then if I scroll over a little bit, we've got the average 90-day rank, and then the category, the number of sellers, the number of sales, and then some notes if there's like coupon codes or stuff. So Edwin's asking if I made this list with Jungle Scout. No, I am part of a private group that receives lists on the daily basis. You know, kind of like Prime Resale or those other OA lists that I've talked about in the past. You can check out primeresale.com. It is a great place to get lists. I'm not affiliated with them at all or whatever. They're not paying me to promote their stuff, but that's where I'd recommend getting lists from, because they put out pretty good lists. Okay. So let's just go ahead and jump into some of this stuff. So I love the grocery category because there's not a lot of competition in there. So here we've got a few things from grocery, and then some pet supplies, toys, games, video games. So this is, like I said, this is just today's list. So I get new lists every single day for all sorts of stuff. So let's just, I guess we can start with, I like to look at maybe the higher ROI stuff. Something that's 420%. I feel like that's probably an error. So let's look at this one. I feel like that's probably an error, but let's see. So I'm wondering if everybody can see this as well. Hopefully everybody can see this as well. This is the Amazon listing here. And then the buy price is Walmart. Okay, so we're gonna actually be buying it from Walmart, selling it on Amazon. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, so let's see. Looks like we can buy this. So this is a 6-pack of yogurt raisins, going for about $3. And then over on Amazon, we've got a 6-count 1 ounce box is a pack of 6. So I think this is priced wrong because I feel like this is a 6-pack of 6. Let me see. So this is usually what you got to do sometimes. You got to make sure that this is like the right thing. Yes, so see, total 36 boxes. So this is actually a 6-pack of these, of the 6-pack. So it's like 36 total. So it would actually be a buy price of like 12, no, a 6-pack, yeah, it would be like $18. And so, yeah, $18 sell for 23 is not going to be profitable. So we're going to say no to this one. And that's just because this buy price is actually more like, you know, what did I say, 18 or something like that. So that ends up being wrong, and these aren't calculated with, you know, so I'm just going to delete those out. All right, so, you know, when I find one that I don't like, I'll usually just hide that row so I don't have to come back to it. Let's see. Cool. Okay, so we got a lot of people watching and not a lot of chat, which means everybody's paying attention. I like that. I'm glad everybody's paying attention, because usually people just sit and spam chat while I'm trying to talk. So I'm glad we don't have a ton of chat, but we do have a lot of watchers. All right, so let's move on. Like I said, I do like the grocery category. Let's look at this stuff from H-E-B. Okay, so this is looks like some hamburger slices, pickles actually, hamburger pickles. So I haven't actually looked at this list, so I hope it's not. I hope we actually find something good. So there's the Amazon listing. We're gonna go ahead and pull up the. I might have to actually copy this one directly. It doesn't seem to want to pop up. And here is the listing for H-E-B. Okay, so it looks like we can buy these for $4.24, 80-ounce pickles, and then we can sell them. Oh wow, we can sell them for almost $21. And this is just the 80-ounce pickles. So this does look like a match. Best made hamburger pickles, 80 ounces. Buy for $4.24, sell for $21. Okay, I'm liking this. And another reason I love grocery, there's only 2 sellers. I don't have any competition. All right, this seller's not competition because he's not selling FBA. This is my only competition. He's only got 3 left. All right, so I'm gonna look and see the profit on this. So I've got this little tool called FBA Calculator. It's a Chrome extension for free, and I love it. So like I said, what was it, $4.24? It looks like we get 174% ROI. That's pretty big. Okay, so huge. One thing about these lists though is they don't include shipping. So let's see how much this weighs. So this weighs 6 pounds, right? So it's gonna be a little on the heavy side to ship. But what I'm thinking is we can actually buy enough in bulk, because it sells. Let's see, it sells 34 months, so about 1 a day. Right, so I could come in and buy like 30 of these and probably be able to ship them relatively inexpensively, and still with that huge ROI. You know, even if it costs me $3 a unit to ship, so let's say, you know, $8, I'm still looking at almost 50% ROI. So still a lot of profit here for these pickles. So I'm gonna actually get 30. I think I'm gonna get a month's supply, because like I said, there's really no competition, right? So this guy's almost out of stock. He'll probably restock, so I might be sharing with him. But if I look down here, there's hasn't been any more than 2 sellers at a time for the past 3 months. So that tells me, okay, great, I can come in and be that 3rd seller and just share the buy box with this guy. So I'll sell probably between 15 and 30 per month. So I consider that pretty good, at probably around a 50 to 70% ROI after shipping. So I'm gonna get 30 of these. So what I like to do is I like to come in and then I'll put in, you know, dash, you know, buy 30 or something like that. And then when I'm done with the list, I'll go through back and I'll actually go in and buy all of them and have them shipped to my prep facility. So someone said the product page says 80 ounces, not 6 pounds as on Amazon. That's because it's an 80-ounce jar of pickles, but like the packaging and everything, is I don't think I closed it. Yeah. So it's 80. It is an 80-ounce jar of pickles, but including the packaging and including the jar and all of the other weight, that ends up being 6 pounds. So, but it is a match. You know, it's an 80-ounce jar of pickles. So, yes. All right. Let's look at. Yes. All right. So hamburger slice. Let's look at these. Let's look at this barbecue sauce. Okay. So I'm just gonna copy this link here. Open up the Amazon link, and we'll see what we get. All right. So looks like we can buy these for $3.44 a pop, and they sell for a 4-pack. So let's make sure that buy price is right. Let's see, we have the $13.76. I think that's right. Maybe. Let me pull up a calculator so we can actually make sure this is right. So we want to say $3.44 times what is it, 4-pack? Okay, so $13.76. So I think that's what we had. So, or something like that. Okay, so $13.76, and we're selling them for $30. Let's just pull up our little calculator. And what did I just say? I said $13.76. Okay, $13.76 gives us a $6 margin with a 45%. That's a 45% ROI. I will take that. That's pretty good. Let's see how much it weighs. So this is another 6-pound thing, and it's also a pack. So the thing is with the packs is you actually have to make the packs yourself. So I use a third-party prep facility, but they charge extra to make packs. It's not a lot of extra. It's like $1.50 per pack. So I'd have to add $1.50 out of my profit, and then shipping is going to be mildly expensive. But I want to point out something here. The current buy box owner is not a prime seller. Okay, so I could price it a little higher than this, right? So let's say at $30 or at $31 effectively, I do make a little bit of profit. I could probably price this at $31, $32, right, to make up for that cost of bundling and to make up for the cost of shipping, and I would still own the buy box. Now, this guy right here, okay, he is a prime seller, right? But he's priced too high. He's at $34. So he's priced a little too high, and so that's why this guy has the buy box right now. But basically he's selling them for $7.75 a piece, and we can buy them for $3.50. So I'll probably get some of these. Let me see how many they sold. So they sell 16 a month, and I can come in at let's say $32. I can own the. There's a fly. Sorry, he's still flying around. He was in my apartment last night, buzzing around me. So. Oh, people are asking what prep facility I use. I use Prime Zero Prep. It's based in, I want to say Delaware or somewhere on the East Coast. So Prime Zero Prep. Yeah. But anyway, so I could come in at 32 and I could pretty much own this buy box, so I could probably get all the sales for the month. So let's say, I just want to kind of test this one out. Let's just buy 10. So we'll buy 10 of these. Okay. So I think I saw one more in the grocery category. It was this one. And it says there's 0 sellers, 0 FBA sellers currently. So let's look at this one. This is Shore Lunch Better Mix. All right. Farm and Fleet, and then the Amazon listing. There is no Amazon listing. Did I delete it by accident? All right, that's weird. I'm gonna search for the title on Amazon because it looks like the link is missing here for the Amazon link, which is interesting. So it looks like it's right here though, so I guess we're good. Okay, so this is a 3.5 pound bag or box, I guess. Is this a box? Yes, box of some fish breading. All right, so. Let's see, we can buy this for $13 and we can sell it for $26. All right, so immediately I'm thinking that's pretty decent profit. So there are some sellers on here. So it looks like this guy owns the buy box, and then these two are following close behind. Let's see. Yeah. So these guys aren't too far behind as far as actually owning the buy box. If these guys were to drop their price a few cents, they'd probably share the buy box with this guy. So, but this guy right here, he's priced way too high, and he's never going to have the buy box, even if he unless he lowers his price down quite a bit. Okay, so cool. Okay, let's see the profit on this one. So it looks like we've got. Let me move this up because I don't think you guys can see it. So it looks like we get let me put in the buy price. It is $13. Put in $13 here. Looks like we get a $4 profit, which is about a 30% ROI. So it's not bad, not too bad. Let's look at the Keepa graph. So it actually looks like this product does sell pretty well, and like I said, 63 units a month. And if I were to share the buy box with one or two other people, I could make between 20 or 30 sales per month, right? But the number of sellers is kind of growing right here, and that is going to indicate a price drop. So you can already see this used to be priced at $30, and it has come down in price down to where it's at $26.62. So it's still profitable, but what I'm worried about is this number of sellers going up even more. But we can look and see this exact same thing happened just a few months ago, right? So back here, the price was going up, and then the price was going down because the number of sellers were going up, and then people started selling out, and then the price went back up. And this is totally normal. This is just cyclic, and as you can see, it's a cycle. Okay, so and this is a lot of products on Amazon. The number of sellers go up, the price goes down, those people sell out, and then the price goes back up, and then the price goes down, and then the price goes up, and the price goes down. So right now we're at a point where I think the price is probably going to be, it might go a little lower, maybe down to 24, but I don't see it going much lower than this, except for back when Amazon was selling it for $20. But they haven't sold this product in a while, so I'm going to say that it's okay to sell this guy, and ideally I'll buy this now, and then it'll be in stock in Amazon maybe in a couple weeks or less, and then hopefully some of these people will sell out, and then I will own the buy box and be able to price it even more expensive than what it's at now. So like I said, probably be able to sell 20 to 30 of these in a month. So I like to buy a month's worth of supplies, most of you guys know. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna go buy see, I said 20. Let's do 20. All right, so buy 20. All right, let's see what's some other categories. So that's all the grocery categories. Let's look at pet supplies. Because pet supplies usually have, see the sales velocity on these is really high because people love their pets, right? It's actually so I don't know if I told you guys this, but I'm probably gonna start a Shopify store pretty soon, and I'm gonna do it in the pet niche because I feel like there's a lot of money in the pet niche. So let's look at let's just look at this first one, 50% ROI. Yeah, let's just look at this one. So some Dogwell Happy Hip chicken strips. Okay, that's an awesome name. All right, so for people that are asking that came in late, this list is sent to me on a daily basis. So I pay money. I pay about $150 a month for lists like this to be sent to me every day. So the place I get my list is a private group, so you can't really get access because it's kind of like a mastermind group, and there's a wait list. I actually had to wait several months to get in it, but you can get lists from places like primeresale.com and other lists. Just Google. You could Google OA Amazon lists, and you should be able to find. There's a website that's got like a huge list of lists. So for everybody that's coming in late that's asking that, so let's see. I've got the chat pulled up on my laptop. so I can read what's going on. Okay, some people were asking about what is the buy box. So that's a good question, and we'll look at it right now. So right here on Amazon, you see this add to cart button. This is the buy box. All right, this right here is the buy box. If I click add to cart, it is going to add the product sold by Aviva Pet Lovers. All right, so Aviva Pet Lovers is immediately going to be added to my cart. Now notice there's other sellers down here, right? I would have to scroll down here and click add to cart from these individual sellers, which no one does. Okay, nobody. I think 90-something% of sales made on Amazon are from this button right here. So if you don't have this button, aka your name is not right here, you don't have the buy box. Whoever's name is right here owns the buy box, and when you click add to cart, it will add their product to your cart. Okay, so that's basically what the buy box is. Let's see, this is RA, not PL. This is actually OA. It's not RA either. This is online arbitrage. I'm gonna probably do a little private label research in a bit though. So stay tuned if you want to see a little private label research as well. This is quite the undertaking, but has to be done. Once you get used to it, it's not too bad. I'm going pretty slow, to be honest, just because I'm talking through what's going on. I could actually honestly source this list. So there's only 13 items on this list. I could knock this out in 30 minutes, to be honest. And I've already been live for 30 minutes, so. But like I said, I am going pretty slow because I want everybody to be able to follow along with what I'm doing. So anyways, let's look at this one. So $32.50 sell price, which is weird because these guys are way cheaper. It must be, yeah, this guy's out of stock, and this one says in stock, so that's kind of weird that this guy owns the buy box at a higher price. So I'm actually going to look into that because that is very strange. Because the lowest price is this guy. Oh, they're all back ordered. All right, so back ordered. But this says not back ordered. I feel like this person should have the buy box instead of this person. But I'm not sure what the case is with that. That's really weird. Oh well, we'll say the buy box price is around $30-something. 30, low 30s, 31, 32, something like that. So if it's profitable, then I'll probably jump in anyway. So it looks like we can buy these. This isn't a pack, right? This is 32 ounces. So this is this might be, let's see if this is the right size. Well, there's nothing on this page. So this is only a 12-ounce bag. So this is a mismatch, it looks like, because this is a 32-ounce and this is a 12-ounce. So, and this is duck and this is chicken. So this is not the right match. All right, so we're not going to even look at this because it's a mismatch, and I'm going ahead and hide it in the spreadsheet. Did I not click hide? Hide it. There we go. Okay, let's look at this other thing from Chewy here. Yeah, so people are saying, isn't grocery restricted? Yes, grocery is restricted, and that's why I love it, because not a lot of people get into it because they're either, one, they don't know how to get ungated, two, they're too lazy to get ungated. Yeah, that's really it. So you're either too lazy to get ungated and you don't want to figure out how to do it, or you don't know how and you don't want to figure it out. It's really not all that hard. It's just kind of time consuming, and you have to know exactly what you're doing with your invoices and stuff. But I got ungated, and almost pretty much all my students that try to get ungated, especially in grocery. So it's one of the things that I recommend a lot of my students do if they want to do OA, is just immediately get ungated in grocery. And I've had several of my students get ungated in grocery, which is pretty awesome. And they were using the methods that I was showing them directly. So still works. It looks like this link might be dead. Let's check it out. Yeah, so the product's not currently available, so this one is dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and hide this one. Let's see. Okay, let's look at this then. Hopefully this one's not dead. Doesn't look like this one's dead. And the Amazon listing. I heard it's a $3,000 buy-in. That's for topicals. I don't know if someone said something about topicals. Grocery is still free to get in. You don't have to pay anything to get ungated. I mean, you have to buy certain products and then have an invoice made. But no, it's not $3,000 to get into grocery. $3,000 is to get into topicals. All right, which is kind of what they're doing is they're merging health and personal care and beauty. They're kind of merging those two categories into topicals. All right, so that's kind of currently what Amazon's in the process of doing, and I know this because I'll check some products that were beauty or health and personal care literally last week, and now they'll be in the topicals category. So I think what Amazon's doing is they're getting rid of beauty, they're getting rid of health and personal care, and they're just going to merge it into one big category called topicals, and they're going to have subcategories inside of that. And yes, topicals is $3,000 to get ungated. They might change that in the future, though. I don't know. They might remove that. They might just be having it right, have it right now. So, yeah. And no, I'm not streaming on Instagram right now, Jonathan, because I'm showing my computer, and I don't really have a way to do that on Instagram except maybe like tilt my phone towards my screen. I feel like that'd be kind of stupid. So I'm just doing the webinar here today, so not on Instagram. Is beauty still free? Actually, beauty's unrestricted now, so you can actually get ungated in beauty without an invoice. But like I said, they're getting rid of the beauty category, from what I can tell. So that's kind of my personal speculation on it. You know, they haven't said officially what they're doing. But yeah, health and beauty, will it grandfather you into topicals? No. That's the whole point that's the whole reason they made the topicals category, was so they didn't have to grandfather people in from the old category. So they want everybody that was in those original categories that was ungated, they want them to actually have to get re-ungated, basically, which is kind of stupid. But you know, that's the deal. I don't know. So okay, back to this. Let's see. So we can buy this for. Okay, this page is frozen, but still loading. So, but it looks like we can get it for $13.72. Or no, it's not loading. It's just a little ad here. Okay, so immediately I see this, which is great. 30% off plus free shipping if I order $90 worth of stuff. And odds are I probably will order $90 worth of stuff. So I'm not going to have to worry about the shipping cost. And I get 30% off. That's crazy. All right, so looks like, let me make sure that this is, yeah, 5-pound bag, $13.72. So $13.72 minus 30%. I'm not sure what that is. I don't really feel like doing the math. So let's just put in $13.72 and see if it's profitable. It is. All right, so $13.72. I guess let me move this up. Maybe you guys can't see the whole calculator because I keep moving the window around. But this is a $6 ROI right here, right? Which is about a 45%. And like I said, it says right here, I'll get 30% off this order. So if I buy, you know, at least 7 of these, it's going to put me, 7 or 8 of these, it's going to put me over that limit, which is really good. So I'll get 30% off plus free shipping, which is sweet. All right, so let me see, how many were these selling? So this, oh man, this sucker sells 260 a month. All right, so this is a small gold mine, I think, especially because I can just come in and I'm probably gonna buy their whole stock today. I don't know how many they're gonna have in stock, but I'm gonna probably buy a ton. And then it looks like I'm gonna share this buy box with 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 people. So let's see, 3 people. I could probably make at least 80 sales a month. Okay, so I'll probably buy at least 80 of these at $13.72, which is quite a bit of money. So if you don't have a ton of money, you don't need to come in and buy up the inventory of a store. But yeah, I'm a big spender, so I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna buy 80 of these today. Let's see. Yeah, let me triple check, make sure that's a match. So this is sweet potato duck something, duck and sweet potato dry dog food. Yeah, 4-star. Yep, looks right. From 4-star nutritional duck. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna buy 80 of these, I think, just because, man, that is a huge sales velocity. It's pretty good. Like I said, pet supplies, man, especially pet food, because people are constantly, it's a replenishable, so people have to constantly buy pet food every single month, or less. And yes, oh, Hunter's in here. What's up, Hunter? Yes, it's dog food. It is dog food. All right, let's do. So yeah, I'm gonna get this one. Let's see, where am I at? I've got this one, this one, this one. Let's just do one more. Let's do this office products one, maybe from Walmart. Apple product cleaning system. Okay, so this is a lens cleaning system, and notice right here, no one owns the buy box. That's one of the first things I notice. When you see the see all buying options, it means that no one owns the buy box. Reason is the Prime seller, which is right, so someone is selling this on Prime right here. Oh, and it's Big Fly. Big Fly is one of the largest sellers on Amazon. Notice his feedback is over 600,000. So he's actually a pretty big seller on Amazon. Him and PharmaPacks and a few others are some of the biggest sellers on Amazon. But his price on Prime is too high compared to the third-party price. So this is not a Prime offer. And for that reason, no one has the buy box. Okay, so I could come in, and if I price this at like 18 or 17, let's say 17.80 or something, you know, maybe around a little less than $18, I could probably get the buy box and then entirely own it. And notice there's only 3 sellers, right? And only 1 FBA seller. That's good to see. So it looks like I can get this from Walmart, free 2-day shipping, because you know Walmart started doing that, which is pretty cool. It looks like we can get this for $6.28, all right, and sell it for decent profit. So let's put in $6.28, and notice on the calculator here, it does not put in the right product price because no one has the buy box. So it's kind of a glitch in the extension. So I'm just going to put in like I said, I think $17.80 will get me the buy box. So this, we get a $5.83 profit, which is almost 100% ROI, right? And like I said, Walmart does free 2-day shipping. At least I'm pretty sure it's free. But even if it's not, it's going to be really cheap because I'll probably buy a decent amount. Let's see how many of these are selling. So 24 a month, not a huge sales velocity, but it's still going to be some money for sure. Let's buy 15. Let's buy 15. Because I'm thinking Big Fly is going to drop his price pretty soon to get that buy box. But the thing with these big Amazon sellers is they don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. Like they don't know, you know, they can't focus on all their products on the day-to-day. So it'll probably stay under his radar for quite a while. So let's buy 15 of that. Okie doke. All right, so that's, I'm going to go ahead and save that. And then, okay, that looks good. Okay, so let's see. Looks solid. Okay, does anybody have any questions? I want to kind of open it up to some questions here. And as far as the getting ungated, if you're a student of mine, there's a lecture in my mentorship program that talks about getting ungated, and of course there's the whole section on OA, which is what I'm doing right now, that kind of shows you how to do all of this kind of stuff if you didn't fully understand what's going on. You know, because I know this might be a little complicated. I might have gone kind of fast. I was trying to go slow, but you know, I don't know. But yeah, so anybody that's interested that wants to get into my mentorship program, you can check the link. It's somewhere on this page, I'm sure, in the description or whatever. And yeah, so I talk about how to get ungated, and you know, of course, OA and private label, wholesale, whole 9 yards, everything you could ever want to know about, you know, selling on Amazon, basically. Where can I get that list? All right, you can get the list from primeresale.com. That's where you can buy lists. Like I said, that particular list is one that's emailed just to me. I probably shouldn't have even showed it to you guys because that probably, you know, it's kind of against the rules in our group to share our finds with other people. But I know probably a lot of people didn't actually, you know, kind of take notes of what was going on. But if you did, congratulations, you just probably found some products to buy, especially that dog food. That dog food was, whew, Almost 300 sales a month. That's pretty good. Let's see. Is OA worth pursuing over PL and overseas product sourcing? Yeah, you can do OA from anywhere in the world, but you'll have to just set up. You have to use a third party prepper like I'd use. So you don't have to do. You won't have to, because typically when you do OA, it has to be prepared before it's sent to Amazon, right? Because you're buying it from a retailer, so you have to have the FN SKU labels put on. You have to have the FBA label put on the box, and you need to remove the invoices, and you need to maybe make a bundle like that barbecue sauce we looked at. That needs to be made into a bundle because I'm buying it in ones, but it's sold on Amazon as a pack of 4. So that needs to be bundled. So there's things that have to be prepared and prepped before you can send it to Amazon, and that's where these third-party preppers come into play. Now, if you live in the United States, you can have it shipped to your house and just do it yourself, and that's what I did for a long while before I got to the point where I was just like, I had boxes in and out every single day, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So I just hired some third-party prep facility to do all this for me. Sorry, I'm trying to look at chat, but I'm also trying to look at the camera when I'm talking. So let's see. Do you have a starters lecture? Yeah, Jesse. If you're talking about in the mentorship program, I have the entire first section is, I think, maybe 4 or 5 lectures on setting everything up. Everything from just signing up for the seller account to getting your LLC, if that's something you want to do, to making your first product listing, to setting up your first shipment. So it's very beginner friendly, but there's also some advanced techniques for people that want more advanced stuff as well. Let's see. I'm actually going to hold this. I feel like, well, no, I don't want to hold it. Thanks for the answer. You are welcome. I'm going to zoom this out so I can actually read it. Oh, wait, I can just make this bigger. Well, that's nice. No, there we go. That works. Thanks for the answer. Cheers from Czech Republic. Yeah, what's up? How's it going in the Czech? See, what other e-com websites use other than Alibaba, eBay, and Amazon? I'm setting up my own Shopify store pretty soon, and I'm sure I will make a case study, and we can go through that, and that'll be a lot of fun, I think, for everybody. I'm going to move some over here. Oh, jeez. Okay, that works better. All right, now I can see things. All right, cool. Let's see, what's the best website we can start drop shipping with? It's going to be, I would recommend AliExpress to source from, and either eBay or your own Shopify store for selling it. Hey, what's up, Daniel? How's it going? Let's see, which of the 4 methods of selling do you make the most at? It's a good question. I would say probably it's probably like 60% private label and then 40% OA. I don't do retail arbitrage anymore, just because I don't really like going out and shopping and stuff. And I do some wholesale, but wholesale is not huge. Probably a small percentage, maybe like less than 10%. Because of you, I sent my first OA product out for FBA. Awesome! Congratulations. Congratulations. I see Daniel's in here. Cool, Daniel. Daniel's he's in my mentorship program. He's a cool guy. He's doing some private label. Let's see. How much do we need to start a Shopify store? Very, very little. You do not need a lot of money. I just saw Hunter in the chat, and he is. I know that he's starting a Shopify store with, I think, $90. So you can start a Shopify store for under $100. For sure. So you don't need a ton of money to do it. But I'd say it's kind of a larger learning curve than doing Amazon FBA, at least in my opinion. I don't know. Let's see, is there a place online anywhere with lists from AliExpress to eBay? Not that I know of. For AliExpress to eBay, you're just going to have to do your own research on AliExpress, and then there you go. See, how do you get in your mentorship program, and how much does it cost? Good question, Andrew. So you can check the link. It's somewhere, maybe over here, below, up. But it's just like a Bitly link, and it's currently $6.97. But everybody that's watching this, right? So I always like to do this for my live viewers and my webinar followers and people that come and watch my stuff, because I know that you guys are serious. I offer 10% off for anybody that's watching. So don't share that code with other people that aren't watching, because like I said, I only like to use it for people that actually watch my stuff. But yeah, if you're watching, you can get 10% off with the code LIVE10. I believe it's LIVE10. So there you go. So let's see. Is it true that the Shopify affiliate program gives $2K as a commission? Boris, I have no idea. I'm not an affiliate for Shopify, so I really don't know how much they give as a commission. That would be an insane commission if that's per sale. I can't imagine that's per sale. Maybe like if you get a bunch of people in, but I can't imagine that it's that high. Let's see. For me, it seems easier to start Shopify than Amazon. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a personal preference. With Shopify, you have to really know the ins and outs of Facebook advertising and proper marketing, which you don't really need to know if you're doing Amazon, because Amazon's going to market your products for you, so you don't need to worry about that. Let's see. How do you keep track or spy on competitors? You can use Keepa and see how many sales they're doing per day. And I think I did a video. I either did a video on YouTube about it, or there's a video in my mentorship program about it. I'm not actually sure. I know I've done a video about how to track sales from competition before, but I'm not sure if that's on YouTube or in the program. Let's see. Alibaba does ask to be a legit company. Do I need to open a company to buy and sell? No, you don't. So I know when you sign up for Alibaba, it asks if you're a company. You can actually just, this is maybe a little black hat or gray hat. You can just put in a fake company. You don't actually have to have registered. They just do that so that they can put that on your name, but you can still ship it to your house under your name, or ship it to Amazon under your name. So you don't technically need an LLC to buy from Alibaba. Alibaba, they're gonna sell to you as long as they're making money. Nick says you need at least $300 a month for Shopify. Nick, that is not entirely true. You need probably around $100 or less to get started, and then with those profits, right, you would reinvest that profit into advertising money, and then really realistically you would spend thousands of dollars a month on advertising, but you'd be 10xing that ROI. So let's say you spend $1,000 a month, but you make back $9,000. So there you go. See, is it okay to start as a sole proprietorship instead of an LLC? So that's kind of a legal question. I would ask a lawyer about it, because I don't really like answering legal questions, because it's illegal for me to answer legal questions. But as far as Amazon, you can sign up as an individual. So you don't have to have an LLC to sign up on Amazon. But whether or not you should get an LLC, I recommend it, and I think whatever. I would talk to a lawyer though. Let's see. I live in a small country. How can I open a store in U.S.? So Gustavo, you just need to make a company in the United States, and then you can open a company in the U.S. You can open a company in the United States from anywhere in the world. Do you recommend having Fiverr guys set up the store? Nah. Shopify is really easy to set up. If that's what you're talking about, Shopify, really easy to set up. You don't need to know anything about graphic design or stuff like that. You mean black hat hacker? Yeah, that's what I mean, Jonathan. But it's not really black hat. It's more gray hat. So, please post a video later. I'm at work. Yeah, this will be. You'll be able to watch the replay later. So don't worry about it. Just want to do a little Q&A with you guys, like I like to do, answer questions and stuff. So, yeah, hit me with questions. We've been going for about 50 minutes now. So if anybody's got any questions, let's see it. Let's see what's up, Jordan. euro per item, a decent price from a third-party prep facility. Yes, that is a decent price. I say it's actually pretty good. It depends what they cover. So most prep facilities, some of them only cover labeling and shipping and handling. You want a prep facility that's gonna, check your stuff, make sure it's good, remove old labels, add new labels, repackage stuff, bubble wrap stuff if necessary. So yeah, you want to have a prep facility that does all that. Not really hacking when you just fill in the wrong info. Yeah, no, I know it's not. I say black hat. Black hat just means like it's well, it actually means it's kind of illegal. Gray hat means it's kind of gray area, and then white hat means it's legit, legal, moral. Does it cost money to register a brand on Amazon? Yeah, you have to buy a trademark, Daniel. You have to buy a trademark to get Amazon brand registry. Ooh. Oh man. Just yawning it up already. Let's see. Thanks for sharing all the helpful info. Always enjoy the vids. Hey Jay, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Are you going to be updating your mentorship program, like adding these live streams or adding more lessons? Absolutely, Richard. So I am going to be closing the program soon. So if you're not in the program, you want to get in now, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be closing it down, revamping it, adding new content and stuff. I've already got a list of videos that I actually want to add. And then once I add all that content, it'll be worth more than what it's worth now. So I'll probably be upping the price. So if you want to get into the program, you want to get in as soon as you can before I add all that stuff. And by the way, of course, if you're in the program now, you get all of the extra content for free. So it's not like you're going to have to pay more or whatever to get all the new content that I'm going to be adding. So yeah. Zachary says, sign me up. All right, Zachary, head on over to the link and sign up. I can't actually sign you up individually, but you can definitely sign up, and you're more than welcome. And I'd be happy to have everyone. Let's see, what will the videos be about you're planning on adding? I can actually pull up my video list that I'm planning on adding just out of curiosity from everybody. Let me see. So I probably told you guys about Trello. Oh man, I love Trello. Such an easy way to keep everything organized. So I'm gonna be adding a video about lightning deals and how to take advantage of those for sellers, and I'm gonna be adding how to case pack things and send it to one fulfillment center for free instead of paying like the because Amazon will split up your shipments, and so you can actually send them to one fulfillment center, but they'll charge you a per unit fee to have them shipped to that fulfillment center. So I kind of talk about there's a way around that that I've been using, and I want to make a video about that. And then there's some other videos. I want to add more tactical arbitrage videos because TAC-Arb is kind of a complicated program. And in my what's it called, mastermind group that I'm in, they're uploading TAC-Arb tutorials. So I'm gonna look at those, and then those are gonna be more like advanced strategies for tactical arbitrage. So anybody that's doing OA that's in the group, you're gonna love those videos when I add them. So like I said, but I'm gonna be adding those. I'm gonna close down the program, and then I'm gonna add all that content, and then the price is probably gonna go up. So just be aware. Do I do one-on-one coaching? Yes, Zachary. One-on-one coaching is way cheaper than everybody else that does Amazon. I don't, people charge like $300 an hour, and I charge like half that. So, and we can get on and we can just face cam talk for like 15 minutes about any questions you have for like $30. So I don't charge a lot of money for one-on-one consultations, but I only offer that to my students. So like if you're not a student of mine, like you're not enrolled in one of my Like if you're not enrolled in the mentorship program, then I'm not going to offer one-on-one stuff because I would have way too many people that I wouldn't have time to schedule everybody, and then I would have to raise the price just because of that. So the reason I can offer one-on-one consultations so inexpensively is because I don't have a huge amount of people asking me, so I just have just my students. So if you're in the program, yes, you can do one-on-one coaching with me. Kind of a long-winded answer for you though. And yes, Doug, TA. I love TAC-ARB. Doug, how is you find any good products on TA or on those lists that I was talking to you about? Doug's also, he's one of my students, and we had a one-on-one consultation just last week, talking about OA and a little bit about some other stuff as well. Let's see. Do I use a program like Amazon One to track keyboard search or anything like that? No, I don't. I don't think it's necessary, to be honest, Daniel. I just answered the question about one-on-one stuff. Let's see. I don't understand Shopify. Do you know anything about it? I'm currently in the process of learning absolutely everything there is to know about Shopify. Once I learn everything that there is to know, I'm going to make my own store, and then I'll probably do a case study on that store. So it'll probably be like, here's the niche I chose, here's how much money I'm making, and then possibly if people are even interested, I would make like a course or like a program that walks you through how to sell on Shopify. And that's what I plan to do. If anybody's even interested, and obviously people that are in my Amazon mentorship program would probably get early access as well as like half off the price of whatever I decide to price the Shopify course at. So, but I don't even know if anybody be interested in learning about Shopify or be interested in taking a Shopify course. So, I'd have to see if people would even want to do that. And yes, Daniel, I'll absolutely do a case study for your students on a PL product. I could do that. I could do a case study for a PL product. I might do a case study on YouTube for a PL product, but I'd have to find one first. So, if you've got any ideas, then possibly. See, hey Richard, what's up, Richard? If Amazon is a seller, but they only sell items in very good condition and not new, will they own the buy box? No, because new products will always trump out used products in the buy box unless they are significantly priced higher. In that case, no one will have the buy box. So odds are, if you were to list something new at the same price as Amazon in their very good condition, then no one will get the buy box. Just because Amazon is very competitive on their own platform. But yeah, Amazon, I'm assuming you're talking about warehouse deals, because Amazon's got their warehouse deals. The warehouse deals will never beat out a new seller for the buy box. So I know Amazon does a lot of those warehouse deals or whatever, where it's like used stuff. Yeah, so you're probably safe to sell on that listing new, Richard. There's so many opportunities out there, and sometimes they get overwhelming and all over the place. So what is the best and simplest way to get started when you're on a budget? VIP living. I know there's a ton of opportunities out there to make money online, and I've done a lot of them. I'm planning to do even more of them. But as far as getting started on a tight budget, I would really say, I don't want to give you more than one answer, but there really is more than one answer. If you live in the United States, the lowest budget option is going to be selling on Amazon FBA, and I think that would be the best option. If you live abroad in another country, I would say Shopify, or even drop shipping from AliExpress to eBay. So I know I gave you two answers, but it depends if you're in the States or if you are in another country. So those are kind of the two answers I'd give to people. Let's see, what was the name of the OA list you received today? So Jonathan, like I said, the list that I was looking at today was a private list in a mastermind group that I'm in, with a huge wait list. So I can't get anybody into that group, unfortunately. But Prime Resale is a really good place to start for lists. Start small and reinvesting, compounding, exactly. So you start with just $100, and you take those profits and you reinvest them, right? Buy more stuff, and then guess what? After a few months, you're making thousands of dollars a month. So. Hey, Daniel says, tell everybody that I'm here to make sure you make enough content for non-US sellers. Yes, Daniel has provoked me a few times to make more content for non-US based sellers. So that's what I've also been doing, because I know there's a ton of people that don't live in the United States that are looking for opportunities to make money online and sell on Amazon and stuff like that. So yes, Daniel is here just to push me to make more international content. But it's a good thing, definitely, because, oh, there's a bug again. Anyways, because, I live in the United States, so I don't know what exactly are the needs of international sellers. Like, what do they need to know about? So he helps me out. How much for FBA? 2K? No. Vaughn, you don't need 2K to start FBA. You can start FBA if you live in the States. You can start FBA for like $20. All right. So I mean, ideally you can start with like 100 or a couple hundred or something. But you can start with way less than 2K. 2K is quite a bit to start that. Best way to make money in Canada is the same ways that you make money anywhere else in the world or in the United States. Sell stuff online. Thumbs up to Daniel. Yeah, Daniel's a good guy. I heard Amazon is launching in Australia at the end of 2018. Yes, Amazon is opening its doors to Australia. So if you live in Australia, you have a very, very good opportunity to jump on the Amazon marketplace in Australia and make a ton of money, because there's going to be this much competition. When Amazon opens in Australia, there's going to be nobody selling on the platform. Be one of the first people to sign up and get those products going, and you will be at the top. No competition, have a ton of reviews, and you'll dominate out any competition because you were the first one there. It's kind of like the Amazon seller Pharma Packs, who started when Amazon first started, and they're the biggest seller on the whole platform because they were there first. And so you see Pharma Packs on a listing, you're like, all right, well, maybe not, because they're competitive, and they will beat your price, because they have ways to find things way cheaper than anybody else can. Let's see. Do I use Fiverr for private labeling? No, I personally don't, but it's actually pretty good to have people make your logo for you. Amazon Canada kind of sucks. It's actually not bad. It's got low competition, so there's actually not a lot of people selling on Amazon Canada. So I recommend Amazon Canada if you live in Canada. Obviously, if you live in the United States, don't do it. Will I be selling on Amazon Australia? It's a good question, Sam. So I've been thinking about it. To answer your question, I've been thinking about it. I'm not sure how big the marketplace is going to be, and there's going to be like Australian based products, and I don't know the Australian culture, so I don't know what would sell well over there. And there's going to be no data, like Jungle Scout's not going to exist because no one's going to have sold there. So when it opens, there's not going to be any product data. There's not going to be anything. It's going to be mostly just like a free-for-all of people just putting a bunch of products on there and seeing what sticks. So I might do that. I might not. So I really don't know at this point, to be honest with you. Let's see. Have you produced any videos covering how to register a brand? Yes, Craig. It's in my... Oh, it's not on YouTube, I guess. It's in my mentorship program. I talk about branding, and I talk about enhanced brand content. But it's going to start with getting a trademark. So you're going to have to get a trademark. That's kind of the first step. Amazon is probably never coming to Belgium. It's too expensive. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. I know Amazon wants to cover all of Europe though, so they might be opening fulfillment centers in Belgium to service you guys. So don't worry, Jonathan. You'll probably have Amazon in your country soon enough, as Amazon slowly takes over the world and becomes the largest retailer and worth $1 trillion. They will probably take over the world and have fulfillment centers all over the European continent. I live in the U.S. Can I sell in Australia? Yeah, you probably can whenever they open. You'll just have to expand over into the Australian market. Shouldn't be too hard. I haven't looked into it a ton just because I'm not sure it's something I want to do with my business. I'm making pretty good money selling in the United States market. I feel like it might be difficult to expand into Australia. But like I said, I've been thinking about it, and I'm not sure. Do I use Instagram to promote products? That's a great question. Interesting that you bring that up, because that's what I've been thinking about doing, is using Instagram influencers to sell products on Amazon, as well as do some Facebook ads to run traffic to my listings on Amazon as well. So something that I've been thinking about doing. Oh man, screenshot the GTR. I don't have the GTR yet, Daniel. I'm gonna wait till after I move to get the GTR, because I don't want to park it in the parking lot that I currently have, because there's a bunch of poles everywhere, and I'm afraid that I'll run into one of those poles driving a new car. But for those of you that haven't seen, here is my condo. That is a condo that I'll be moving into. That's actually the exact condo. It's not like the model or whatever. That's the exact condo that I'll be moving into at the end of September. So super hype for that. It's gonna be wicked. So that is downtown Dallas in the background right there. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So I don't know. A lot of people saw it in the last stream that I did, but I wanted to show it again just for everybody. That's sick. Yeah, I know, right? Which is better, Amazon or Shopify? Amazon. I'm gonna pick Amazon. More pictures? Yeah, I can't take any more pictures. That's all I had, because someone's actually living in it right now. So once I actually move in, then obviously that person's going to be moving out. So I can't like walk in there and be like, hey, I'm gonna just take pictures of where you're living right now. So get a Lincoln, don't get a GTR. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Say hi to Mark Cuban for me. Yeah, Mark Cuban also lives in Dallas. And yes, I am biased towards Amazon, but is that a bad thing? Is that really a bad thing? I don't think so. Is this from your business earnings? Yes. I mean, my business is where I make all my money. So, yes, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, yeah, Scooby-Doo. It is from my business earnings that I'm able to afford a place like that. Let's see. What's UK Amazon like for this? What's UK Amazon like for this? Not entirely sure what you're asking, so. Jonathan, you can use my Insta for ads cheaper. Jonathan, I'm going to be going after people that have got like, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers. So when you get to that point of having, 100,000 followers, hit me up for sure.